what's up you guys? This is Sierra, also known as Cali Curls. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to give you guys a quick update of my second IUD surgery, birth control horror story. If you haven't seen my first video, I will attach it that way those who aren't familiar with what happened, you guys can catch up and get all the details of what happened and why I will never use birth control ever again. But long story short, my IUD basically wasn't where it needed to be. It embedded on like the left side of my pelvic area, so it wasn't where it was supposed to be. The first time I went, my doctor could not find it, so I had to go get an MRI before my second surgery to locate exactly where it was, and then he was able to get it out the second time. But I'm gonna go into a little bit of details because some of you guys were asking for an update. So after my first surgery, I wasn't feeling any type of pain anymore. Like after I recovered from my first surgery, the pain was still there, but it wasn't as intense. It was more tolerable. It was annoying, but it was more tolerable. It felt like regular cramping. I was still like very nervous and concerned of what would happen in between. Like, would it move somewhere else? Am I gonna have to go get another MRI? And so my appointments were spaced out, I think like a month later, and during that time the whole COVID situation was like at peak, where they were taking in appointment. You had to have appointments with the doctors and stuff like that. They weren't taking in so many people. I was still upset from the first after surgery that they didn't take it out, because it was just that amount of stress that was on me just did hell of damage. So I was upset because I felt like there shouldn't have been a mistake on the first round. It should have been taken out in the first place, but I was just so eager to get it out. So for the second surgery, it was basically exactly like my first. Even when it came down to Julio, he was able to be at home, help out with the boys. That helped so much. Like I wasn't worrying about nothing. I was basically resting for like the first 2 to 3 days after my surgery, and then I was fine afterwards, doing mild things, wasn't doing anything too crazy, but yeah, I was fine. So it was the same exact procedure, except for that the second procedure was successful. The only thing that was different and that was scary to me was after I woke up from surgery, you know, everything was fine, everything was normal. I felt that relief of like something out of my, you know, abdominal area. I felt that relief. I didn't feel those cramping areas or that tightness, or felt like there was something there that was bothering me. So but when I got home and I started getting on my phone and stuff, you know, looking at my emails, it was really hard for me to focus and see. Everything was blurry, and when I would focus, it was hurting my eyes like a lot. My eyes were straining a lot and it was hurting. So I got scared and I looked it up on my phone immediately, like, you know, after surgery, like going blind, you know, I was just looking it up. I was scared because I was just like, is this gonna be permanent? Is this like, because Julio has really bad, my husband Julio, he has really bad eye vision, and sometimes he tells me that he can't see, you know, we're at a stoplight and sometimes he can't tell me, he can't see the stop sign that's right in front of us, and I used to think that he was joking around, but his eyesight is really that bad. So I thought because of after the anesthesia that was going to be permanent in my eyes. Thank God it wasn't. But that was the first thing that I did look up, and it was saying that it does happen. It is a side effect that happens to some people. It lasts, I think they said it could last up to like a month or 3 months, what I was reading, but mine's only lasted for like the first 5 days, where it was hurting my eyes and it was straining my eyes really badly. But after that, I was able, like, it was still, the vision was like slowly coming back. I feel normal now, like my vision just feels like it was before prior, but I definitely feel like that side effect of the anesthesia messed me up, and it kind of made me a little bit more scared, because after the first surgery I was just like, damn, like this pain, you know, that after surgery pain, and your body's just feeling, you know, just down, and you have to recuperate and like reset. The second time around, it was just like, it was the same thing, but it was just like, whoa. It made me pay attention more to the side effects of what can happen. It just kind of just made me thankful and grateful that the second one was a success, because I don't know what I would have done if something would have went wrong. Okay, so when I went to go get an MRI, it was my first MRI ever. I felt like I was in an episode of House, you know, those episodes where they have the MRI when the patient's there. Just kind of, you know, nerve-wracking, a little scary, but it was nothing. Like, you don't feel nothing or anything. They gave me the results, I want to say within 24 hours of it happening, and it gives you the images of basically your whole body up and down. And it tells you like abnormalities within your body, so it's like with my heart, with my stomach, and all that. There were some abnormalities of things that I've, you know, been concerned about in the past. Like, I've always had like stomach pains, and there was just like certain things in on my body that kind of helped me out and made me realize like what is going on. So yeah, some abnormalities, but nothing to be concerned about. They were able to locate the IUD, and it was quick and easy. I had to drink some nasty drink, like a full cup, like a 32-ounce cup of orange juice. It kind of tastes like orange juice, but like really nasty. I didn't like it. I just held my nose while I was drinking. It kind of reminded me of like that diabetes test that pregnant women take, but you drink like a little bottle, and that tastes so much better. It tastes like soda to me. So this one that I took for the MRI was nasty. It tasted like spoiled orange juice. That's exactly what it tasted like spoiled orange juice. So in the process of him taking out the IUD, he was able to take out some cysts as well that was on the right side of my ovary. So he was able to do that, which I was glad, because I don't know if you have cysts on your ovaries, maybe you could have problems bearing children in the future. I don't know. I was just happy that he was able to take it out in that process as well. But I also have like a cyst. I'm prone to having cysts. I have one like in the back of my ear that's been there since I was a child. It's pretty big. I have one right here on my wrist. I don't know, it sticks out pretty far, and this one kind of hurts sometimes. So that was the reason why I was happy that he was able to take them out, because sometimes my cysts that I have on my body will grow and it will cause me pain, especially if they're like right on the joint right there. It causes a lot of pain. So in the future, I'm sure I'm going to have this one surgically removed, but I'm happy that he was able to take that out from my ovaries, just in case anything were to happen in the future. I had 2 incisions run right in my belly button, but my belly button is like, it's not an innie or an outie, it's like a midi, and Julio kind of makes fun of it because he calls it like a cereal bowl. So the first 2 days after surgery was pretty hard, just like the first time. Actually, the first time the boys were jumping on me. But the second time, Julio was really great to just like get them distracted and get them to do things and avoid them from jumping on me, and just explain to Mickey that I just had surgery. So he was good. Max I'm not nursing Max anymore, so he wasn't on me trying to like, you know, nurse on me or anything. So he was chill too. So it was a better experience, recovery experience the second time around, because the boys weren't jumping on me, and I was just basically sitting on the couch the entire 2 days, and like Julio pretty much took care of everything. So I'm thankful that he was able to do that while I was able to recover. My first immediate feeling after coming home was the relief that it was done. It was over. I was hoping that I was a little scared about my eyesight at the time, but I mean, after, you know, after the 2 weeks, I guess, after the surgery, I was just relieved. I felt like so much stress was lifted off my shoulders. I just mentally, that was really messing me up. That pain was really messing me up mentally. So I just felt like an entire new person. Like, I just feel so much better without the IUD inside of me. My doctor was telling me to make an appointment to go get another birth control. I am not doing that. I'm done with birth control. I've been keeping track of my menstrual cycle, and my ovulation days. So I've been trying, I mean, we don't avoid anything. I think with between me and Julio, if something happens, it happens. I think right now we're just doing really great. After baby number 3 though, I feel like I just want to tie my tubes, but then at the same time, I don't know. I'm just grateful and happy to really have my body back and just really feel normal. Like, I don't feel like I have any side effects. I don't know, who knows in the long run. You know, I get some cramping during that time of the month when I usually never really experience cramping in my life, but I mean, compared to what I went through, I'm just thankful, I'm happy, I'm grateful for my health. I feel great. I feel like I have a lot more energy now. Birth control works out for some people. It really works out great for some people, but for me, see, people like me, that I've tried the depot, I've tried the pills, I've tried a lot of them, the ring, I've tried so many different birth controls, and I just really haven't had a great experience with any of them. So I'm done with birth control completely. Baby number 3 happens, it happens. I'd rather be careful, but if it happens, it happens. And if I'm completely done with kids, maybe after baby number 4 or something, if I'm completely done with kids, then I would just get my tubes tied in. That's pretty much it. Sorry it took me this long to give you guys an update. There's just so much going on. You guys are probably going through so much right now, so I hope you guys are doing great. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for your concerns and love during that time. It really felt great receiving those messages and reading those comments from you guys, so I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Be very careful and look into what you're getting into when it comes to birth control. Just please do your research. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next one.